the hairs start to raise up on the back of your neck, how often it does occur.
About 300 times in 2022, flight crews in Colorado reported someone shining a laser at the cockpit of a passing plane or helicopter. A problem getting bad enough, Flight for Life crews train for it.
We really immediately report those to the local ATC, air traffic control folks, or our comm specs, and give them an area where we think that the laser came from.
Pilot Neil Cohane has been flying in the Denver metro area for years and has been hit by someone shining a laser 3 to 4 times.
That laser gets diffracted, it gets, sort of diffused, and it lights up the whole inside of the aircraft.
His flight nurse, Brian Bloom, saw his first just 3 years into the job.
For me, I had a little bit of pressure in my right eye.
As of right now, only the FAA and FBI can investigate and charge people for shining those lasers at aircraft.
My understanding is most of them are reported back to the FBI, and they just don't have the bandwidth to really come out and investigate.
Local police can only respond and confiscate a laser, then pass the case up to the feds. A new bill would create a state felony, allowing local cops to investigate and arrest someone who makes the dangerous decision to try to blind a pilot or anyone else on board.
We've had med crew members that have had to quit their jobs because they lost more than 40% of their vision because of a laser strike.
It affects everybody.
Shelby Smith is the flight paramedic on this crew, the only one of 3 who hasn't experienced a laser strike. She's only been on the job about a year.
If we see directly a laser strike, then it will amplify that light, that can cause irreversible damage in your retina, and that's career-ending.
Well aware of the consequences, she's glad lawmakers are bringing attention to this in hopes it makes the sky safer.
We all want to get home at the end of the day.
So under this bill, local police could only arrest and seek charges against someone if it is an actual reported laser strike by a crew that's in the air. So they have to take the time and report it to their local air traffic control. This would be a Class 6 felony under the law. It already passed the state Senate. It's now working its way through the state House. Could pass as soon as this week. Back to you.
Feels like we've been hearing about this for years, about the problems, and so little has been done.
We've been hearing about it for years and years, Kim, and really from what I've heard from a lot of the people on the ground today is that they've seen it increase more and more and more. They think really it's probably kids who are getting access to these lasers, which is why more than the law, they're hoping that this brings along a little bit of education so people know that this is serious and it could cause a crash, could cause all sorts of problems in the air.
Yeah, deadly consequences. Okay, thank you, Steve.